Okay, today we've been pumping down the tanks and we're moving fish around because winter's coming. So we've moved all our jade perch into a system where we're able to heat the water. That's what started this whole process. But right now we're pumping down the Murray Cod tank, and we've got some big Murray Cod in here, so we're really anxious to know how many we've got. We don't know really, because they've been in there for 2 years, actually, close to 2 years, and we know there's a couple of biggies in here. Maybe they've eaten some of their brothers and sisters, we don't know, so we'll see how many are in here. So that's what we're waiting for now, to pump the tank down a bit further so we can actually see them and start to catch them. And we're going to put them in a bigger tank, so hopefully the big guys can grow a bit bigger over the next 12 months, and we'll see just how big the fish can get to be, Murray Cods can get to be. We've just added some oil of cloves or clove oil to the tank because the Murray Cod decided to have a bit of a freak out thing just a minute ago, so we've put some of that in the tank now to calm them down a little bit, so we can pump down a bit further so we can catch them more easily and we can see what size they are. So okay, we've pumped down a fair way now, but we're still not right to the bottom, but they're starting to get a bit agitated. I just put some oil of cloves in to calm them down a bit, but we'll see if we can catch one or two out of them. Holy macaroni, I've got 4 or 5 in here. Look at the size of that guy. Look at the size of him. Can you get down there on that gull? Hopefully I'll calm down a bit. Look at this fella here. He must be, I don't know, I don't even want to pick him up. I might damage him, you know. But look at the size of it. Look at the face on that, would you? Can you hold that for us, Jamie? We'll see if we can pick them out one at a time and take a guess. No, hard work with without gloves on. But look at that guy. Might just hold him. I reckon he's at least 2 kilos. He can go and live in that tank now. 1. Here's the big guy. This is not the biggest guy. Another one that I reckon is close to 2 kilos. Come on, please be quiet. Be calm. Be calm. Another one 2 kilos, I reckon, or maybe 1.5 kilos. Now here's the granddaddy of them all at the moment. Anyway, look at this fella. Come on, please be quiet. Be quiet. Be calm. Be calm. Come on, mate. I just want to be nice to you. We'll get the smaller one out first. Okay, that one there. Look at that size. That one. What a beauty. Now, Grandad, here he is. Look at this fella. If you just sit still long enough, mate, so we can get a good photograph of you, please, yes. What about that? Hey, you getting a good shot of that one? Look at that fella. He's every bit of, I reckon, 3 kilos at least. What do you reckon, Jamie? What a beautiful specimen. Into the tank he goes. Wow. What about that? Did we count them? How many was that? 4.
That was 4.
4. Wow.
That was unreal.
2, 6. That's 6 altogether. Another big guy. I reckon he goes a good 3 kilos. What do you reckon?
You'd have to.
Oh, he'd have to. Look at the size of him. Can you get that on the camera, Gal? What beautiful fish. We'll just tip them straight in. So that's 6 altogether. Then go into their new tank, those guys. Got another 3. Look at them, I can hardly pick them up. Another 4. Look at the size of them, would you? What unbelievable fish.
I reckon you'll have to pick one out for us.
Anyway, we won't hold them. We won't hold them up. That's 4. So we've got now, that's 10. Yep. 10 big Murray Cod. And we're not finished yet. Oh. Another 2 big guys. Look at them. I don't know, but I reckon this guy might be the biggest so far. Look at the size of them, would you? Can you hold the net, Jamie? Got to try and pick one of these guys up if they just calm down for a minute. Ooh. Come on, please, no wriggling. No wriggling, we're not going to eat you today. Have a look at that, would you? Look at the mouth on this fella. What a beautiful specimen of a fish. Now what about this guy? I think he's even bigger. Pity we hadn't set up a set of scales and weigh some of these guys. Because man, this... would you hear him have a bit of a suck then?
Yeah.
I don't think I'll try and pick him up. He's just a huge fish. Perhaps the camera can get that. How many is that we put in there then? I'm losing count. We put in 2 then or 3?
Yeah, no, 2.
2. So write down another 2, yeah. 12. This one's only 1.5 kilos, hardly worth talking about. Smaller one.
Is this 2 single
That's
ones?
14, yeah. We're up to 14, yeah. 15. Not so big. Only 1.5 or 2 kilos. Another 2, 17. Big ones. Look at that. Look, they're all huge fish. Look at that. $17. 18. The smallest of them would be that'd be a good 2 kilos, wouldn't it?
Yeah, for sure. That's big.
19. They're all big fellas, eh? Look at them. 19. 22.
How much you want to outfish that big tonight, eh?
Yeah. 23. Look at this guy. He was hiding in the corner, thinking he'd get away with it, but no. We just get one more great shot of a Murray cod. Can you hold the net for us, Jamie? Well, it's been number 23 or number 24?
That's number 23.
Number 23. Come on, fella. Just settle down for a minute. Number 23. Just settle down. Come on. There we go. Look at that. Look at the mouth on it, would you? Yeah. I'm not going to stick my finger in there. Whoa, look at the mouth on it. What about that for a beautiful, beautiful fish? Well, there we go. We caught 24 beautiful Murray cod that you've just seen. And actually, we started off with a batch of 100. So we've had a few die over the period of time because Murray cod just tend to die without any particular reason, which is a bit of a shame, but they do. And we haven't eaten any, but we're about to. We're going to catch one of them back out later on and stick it on the barbecue and have a go at some Murray cod. But what a beautiful bunch of fish. So that's 24 fish out of 100, out of a start with 100. Now, some people that keep fish at home get upset about it. They think, oh, I've lost a lot of fish, but it doesn't matter really, because what they've probably done is eaten some of their brothers and sisters. That's what happens with Murray cod. But we wound up with 24 magnificent fish, which is just wonderful, out of a batch of 100. Now, when we bought those fingerlings, we paid $2 per fingerling for them, so that means we paid $200 for them. So if we divide 24 into $200, which means that each one of these fish is worth $4 now. Is that right? 25 into 200? Yeah, no, $8. $8 each, that's right, $8. Each fish is worth $8. So what? We've probably put $8 or $10 worth of fish food into each fish maybe by now over a 2-year period. So you can say the fish have probably cost us, let's say just a guess, $20 per fish. Look at the size of the fish. If you went to the fish-o to buy a fish like that, I know here in Australia you'd pay $40, $50 at least for a fish like that at the fish-o. So there you go. What a wonderful way to grow fish at home for your own consumption. A tank of Murray cod. Now what I'm going to do with them is we're going to eat a few, 3 or 4 maybe, over the next few weeks. But we're going to leave those guys grow another year. We'll see what happens in another year. We might wind up with some, you know, who knows, how big. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Murray cod, grown at home in aquaponics.